All right, thank you. And it is a great honor to have you here. You squeezed out the time to be here despite having so many things to do. Some people prefer to watch the football matches. All right. But you're here. You bought out the time. All right. So you are a special person. I can tell you categorically that you are an extraordinary person to be here. And it's a pleasure to connect with you. So thank you so much for squeezing out the time. All right. I want you to be able to smile like these people right here in this picture. Can you smile right now? Are you able to smile like this family of four in front of your screen? Can you try smile? Is it coming out properly? If you're able to get the smile, type one in the chat box. And if you cannot get the smile and the laughter out, type two. I just want to know how many of us right now are able to smile and laugh out loud like this. If you're able to get it, type one. And if not, type two. All right. So, I mean, just be frank about it. Um, all right. Awesome. 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 So, this is what we want for you. We want you to have a life filled with joy, loving, excitement, kindness, and, abundance. But there are times in life when a person, even though he tries, might not be able to smile. And that is true because at that state, maybe there are some pressing needs, some pressures coming out here and there. And the person is, kind of in a tight corner. And that happens all the time. That happens all the time. And if you don't really, really think about it, you find it difficult to smile. So we want you to have this kind of smile that is here, right here. And we want to remove every obstacle that prevents you and your family from smiling. We want you to smile, not just physically, but financially. We want you to be financially at peace so that you can take your family on vacations, meet up with your goals. We don't just want you to be, you know, a big man on paper. And this is what I mean. All right. Sometimes people think that because they have a house, they have a car, that they have financial freedom. No, far from it. Financial freedom is when you are earning three times whatever your monthly expenses are. So if you're spending $50 a month and you are able to make $150 every month, then you've gained a level of freedom. Okay? And over time, that can quantify to something massive. So I want to ask you one more question. Are you earning three times your monthly expenses? When you spend all your money in the month, that is just one third of the cash flow you have a month. That means you're making three times. If that is the case with you, I want you to type three. I want you to type three if you are earning three times your monthly expenses. Now, if you're not earning three times your monthly expenses, I want you to type zero. All right. If you're earning three times your monthly expense, type three. If you're not making up to three times your monthly expense, type zero. Now, a lot of people are not typing three, and they also refuse to type zero. The reason is nobody wants to expose their financial status. But if you're honest, many people are on the zero because many people by default are not able to make up to three times their monthly expenses. But I need you to understand, you are not a big man. You're not wealthy until you are able to make three times whatever your monthly expenses are consistently, back to back, month after month, year after year. So, for example, if you spend $1,000 every month, it means that you have to make $3,000 every month. So that after spending $1,000, you still have $2,000 to decide to invest in something, become more of who you are meant to be. Maybe educate yourself on something, just for the fun of it. This is when you will know you have experienced a breakthrough. Now, I'm on a journey to take you to what can deliver that result to you as a person. I'm on a journey to show you how you can become that person who is really enjoying financial freedom and, even more importantly, financial sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention tonight as I show you a reliable method of growing your assets. a system that we've been operating for over 4 years that is anti-scam, a system we've tested, we've trusted it, safe, resilient, a system that came to us as a breakthrough technology. I mean, it was the first of its kind. Nobody knew anything about such a concept. A system that has continued to innovate, improve its services, a system that audits itself and complies with AML CFT rules, a system that is sustainable and scalable. It's sustainable because the connection where the money is coming from is real and will continue to exist. It is scalable because you can start small. You can start with $50, $100, and you can scale as your assets grows. And it will show you how to, raise capital here. This is an amazing system, ladies and gentlemen. Pay close attention. If you are here for the first time, I encourage you to pay close attention because your life is about to be transformed by what you discover. Your number one enemy is inflation. And I always try to say this, but we all know it. We all know it. Wherever you are in the world, inflation is hitting everyone. And if you're in West Africa, for sure, you're feeling the inflation. Inflation can send you from having 3 square meals, you're only able to eat once a day. Yeah, it can happen. Yeah, if you're eating once a day because you're watching your weight, that's fine. Intermittent fasting, that's okay. But when you have to do it because you cannot afford to eat 3 square meals, then that becomes an issue. Inflation can make you, your balance, your diet is no more balanced. You're just eating to just keep going. All right, it's crazy. Inflation is year-on-year increase in cost of living. Medications, the price is skyrocketing through the roof. There are people today who struggle, to get drugs that they need to maintain their health. This is a big challenge. So how can you counter inflation? That is also what we're going to discuss here tonight. Inflation is not, a local thing to Africa, West Africa. Inflation is a global phenomenon, and it is triggered by bad government decisions, geopolitical tension, and all of the crises in the world. Now, on the screen here, you can see the US dollar. I mean, if you had something you could buy for $60,000 in 1913, you had $60,000, you could buy that thing. If you price that same thing today, you're going to need about $1.5 million to get that same thing. So the same piece of real estate, for example, has continued to grow and become more expensive over years. So the purchasing power of the US dollar has actually declined. And you can see it's not just an African issue, it's a global issue. And that is why, for example, if you listen to President Donald Trump, he'll tell you he wants to raise tariffs so that people out there can come and manufacture in the United States. He is observing that, hey, over the years, they have positioned themselves badly, and there's a need for him to strengthen the dollar. So this is a global phenomenon. It's worrisome, and we just want you to be aware so that you can protect yourself. The technology that can help you protect yourself and your family from financial collapse is the blockchain. The blockchain is the technology that you need to familiarize yourself with. Now, if you are like most people, you never bought Bitcoin when it was less than $10. Yes, most people never did. And that was because we did not understand the blockchain. Now, I have some friends who bought Bitcoin when it was really, really way affordable, but they never bothered to tell me. They didn't bother to tell me because they just felt I didn't need it. They were just trying to, explore something new. But now I wish they had told me, and I had the money. I could have just bought like 1,000 Bitcoin, all right, and just kept it for a while. So this is the reality of the world we live in today. Many people lack knowledge even when opportunity is right there. Opportunity is right there that can change your life, but you don't have the knowledge, you're not aware, and you're just losing the opportunity. The blockchain has a definition that you need to pay attention to. It is called the internet of value, which means the internet of money. It is the financial internet. You have the knowledge internet and you have the financial internet. The internet where everything you touch, click, 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 money, 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 money. The blockchain is filled with so many assets, monetary assets that you can quickly, if you take one, sell off, you can put food on your table for your family. If you're thinking of how to get gas, you can take something, sell off instantly. If you have a real estate asset, it will take you a while to sell it off. All right. People are going to underprice it. People are going to tell you stories. If you're desperate, you end up selling at a loss, huge loss. But now you see, when it comes to the blockchain, your assets can be easily converted to money. And that is a very important concept for those who really want to experience cash flow. Would you want to be part of the financial internet? I'm sure, based on the survey we just did, a lot of people said zero, which means you're not earning 3 times your monthly expense. You need to get on the blockchain, which is the internet where money flows, so that you can raise that. And that's what we're telling you here tonight. You have a second enemy though, and that second enemy always tries to rear his head on the blockchain. They are not really on the blockchain, but they pretend to be on the blockchain. They're actually on the internet of information, but they create those web pages and they create addresses on the blockchain and make themselves appear like they are actually a blockchain or Web3 solution. No, they're not. They're just Ponzi schemes. All right. That is your second enemy. Ponzi schemes, they are springing left, right, center everywhere. Every single week, there's a Ponzi scheme. If you want to keep chasing Ponzi schemes, you can't even keep up with the Ponzi scheme because there's always a new one. There's always one that's going to last a week. There's always one that's going to last for 2 months. All right. Of course, sometimes you could get one that could last a year. And those ones have a big target. And when they collapse, they destroy many lives. Listen, those platforms most often come as a platform, come trade with us. And sometimes they might come as an exchange. They say, come, we're a new exchange and come, do some things on us. With us, we'll pay you. Now, when they can't sustain the payment, they'll tell you capital is intact, but we can't pay you anymore. All right, pull out the capital. No, you can't pull it out. So you have a lot of messed up situations. And this always happens when you take your capital and send to someone else to do something, to trade for you or do something for you. That always happens. All right. And most people are lured into these Ponzi schemes, Ponzi masquerades, because they want easy money. They want to make money without thinking. They want to make money without, any stress. Just cross your leg and the cash is flowing. If that's how life, is, everybody would be a billionaire. But that's not how life is. Think about the great things you achieved in your life. Did you cross your legs and fold your arms and they happened? Or did you have to learn something or some skill? All right. So the theory of I don't want to stress myself, but I want to make big fast money. That greed is what makes people fall for these Ponzi schemes. Now, they come as some of them appear as Forex prop firms. Some come as platforms where, they'll tell you, we'll give you signals by this time every day. And the signals are 100% accurate. Come on. There's no trader that trades with 100% accuracy. So you need to understand when these Ponzi schemes come up and try to make themselves appear legitimate, it doesn't matter how long they last. When they hit their target, they collapse. There was such a platform that was, people were sending money. They said, the trading is super sharp. It's working. It's working. Now, they had a target of 1 billion. People didn't know that their target was 1 billion. Once they hit 1 billion cash, they locked up their system and ran away with people's money. So we just needed to understand. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm not saying don't be. I have done those schemes in the past. Those schemes are everywhere. When you get on the blockchain, your second enemy is the Ponzi masquerades, because most times you think you're on the blockchain, you think you are beginning to be a crypto person, but you are not. You are actually operating a Robin Peter to pay Paul system, and that is a mess. So, but I just need to be aware that any system that tells you take your capital, send to somebody to do this for you, most times, 99.9% of the time, are just crazy Ponzi schemes that run away with your money. All right, so but on the blockchain, we have real assets, cryptocurrencies that are changing lives. Money has evolved. People are embracing technology on the blockchain. President Donald Trump, all right, he said that he wants the United States to be the Bitcoin headquarters, all right, the headquarters of blockchain. So this should help you understand, all right, that the world is moving towards crypto. But here, in some parts of Africa and some other parts of the world, some leaders might tell you, hey, if you get into crypto, it means you're financing terrorism. All right. It means you're a criminal. All right. So that could be a misleading concept. You need to really look at the big picture. What is the world doing? Look at what the world is doing and decide to operate on the high level. You need to see what's the world doing. The United States wants to become Bitcoin headquarters. So are they financing terrorism? All right. Why do we have Doge and why do we have the Department of Government Efficiency? That's synchronous activity. Has this been planned for a long time? Could it be that while Africa is as confused about the blockchain, the world has been planning and doing great things on the blockchain? So I tell you to wake up. Wake up today if you are confused and you don't understand anything about the blockchain. Don't be left behind, because if you remain where you are, we will lose out on massive opportunities. So what are these cryptos? They're just digital assets, digital money, but they're not physical, all right? All right, they're just program written on the blockchain. You know, the general ledger is intact. The general ledger is tamper-proof, non-repudiation. Everything is there. You can't deny it. I'm looking for the first country that will run its election on the blockchain. That will be the most transparent election. When is blockchain to be used for, activities apart from cryptocurrencies? The blockchain is used mostly when there is lack of trust between two parties. All right. Whenever two parties are to engage in something, you can develop an application using traditional methods. But if they don't trust themselves, they will feel that that traditional method, your application can be tampered with. But if you bring in blockchain, they will now say, okay, this is blockchain. So everything remains intact. Version 1, version 2, version 3, everything is intact. We can see the history. Awesome. So this is the power of the blockchain. So I encourage you to open your mind to this very transparent monetary system, super fast monetary system. You can send your money today from Tibet to Istanbul within seconds, and it will arrive there. You can send money from North Africa to South Africa to family and friends, and it will arrive there instantly. That is the power of these blockchain and cryptocurrency activities. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, as I am introducing you to the blockchain, I need you to understand that everybody who gets on the blockchain must be a hodler. You know, hodling or holding simply means you don't give up when the price is going against you on the asset. Yes, you are patient enough to hold your position even when it goes against you. So you could buy an asset and it goes against you by minus 30%. You don't really need to panic. Just stay calm, because when the market is bullish, that minus 30% can turn to plus 100% within 24, 48 hours. All right. So it's important for you to understand that need for holding your position even when the market goes against you. This is a general concept. You have to understand it. The moment you step your foot on the blockchain, you must hold. You must have the mentality of a holder. All right, so we want you to understand that we have a trading solution that we're going to showcase in a moment. This solution trades both spot and futures. All right, it can trade both spot and futures. It doesn't trade forex. Now, what is spot trading and what is futures trading? For the sake of those who are coming in here for the first time, spot trading is where you buy low, sell high. Futures trading, you can also buy low, sell high, but you can also sell high and buy low. All right. So you can make money when the market is going upwards, and when the market is crashing, you can make a lot of money. That is what you need to know about futures, trading. Now, a spot trader is a low risk trader. A futures trader is somebody who has more risk appetite. So spot trading is just like, I have 10 bags of 10 baskets of tomato, okay? And I'm trading those 10 baskets of tomato. So I go to the market and I just bring out my 10 bags of tomato and hey, come, let's buy. Now, the futures trader or leverage trader or forex trader It's somebody that comes with his 10 bags, 10 baskets, and he says, hey, I have 10 baskets, but do you know the truth? The truth is, if you just believe me, is that I have 10,000 baskets. All right. He has 10 baskets, and suddenly he's saying he has 10,000 baskets, or he's saying he has 1,000 baskets. But people are seeing 10 and they say, oh no, I have 1,000 baskets. How do you have 1,000 baskets? There's money that, people are financing me, and if you want it, guess what? When he's making money, he's going to be making a lot of money. But when he starts having losses, he'll lose money like somebody trading 1,000 baskets. And because he has 10 baskets, what we call liquidation happens. And he gets liquidated, sent down to zero, sent back to his village. That is what happens if a person trades futures. Ladies and gentlemen, you need high level of expertise to trade futures. All right. You need to focus on spot trading. When you are getting started, there is a skill level required for you to trade futures and forex. People make a lot of mistakes when it comes to this. They start trading and they just jump to futures. And many business promoters mislead people. They tell you, come, we have a system that is working like fire. You trade with 1% of your portfolio, but you're making a lot of money. How can you trade with 1% of your portfolio and you're making more than 100% every month? So it means you are trading very high leverage system. So such high leverage system could lead to blowing of accounts. You could blow your account, get a wipeout, and even beyond what you have in your portfolio. So please stay clear of futures trading. Focus on spot trading until you've gotten a level of skill set that you can tolerate a loss or several losses. Then you can step into futures. So Royal Q can trade both spot and futures, but please focus on spot as you get started working with us. Welcome to Royal Q. I've already let the cat out of the bag. Royal Q is the technology that we are talking about. Royal Q, Royal Quantitative. This is an amazing system, a life-changing system, a system that has blessed many families, a system that has eradicated poverty from many families, a system that has helped people build their homes, a system that has put people in positive cash flow, a system that has helped people to earn more than 3 times their monthly expenses back to back, month after month, year after year. A system that has created millionaires, a system that is blessing Africa, lifting people into hope. People who have embraced Royal Q have no problem with putting gas in their cars. People that have embraced this technology are so blessed that they're milking the blockchain every single day, making money. It's an amazing thing. Remember, we're all about artificial intelligence. AI is in agriculture. Precision farming. Things are happening. AI is being utilized in AI surveillance. You can mount some surveillance and use artificial intelligence to drill down, map out where people have been, track them, high speed, looking at the big data you have, create amazing, marvelous information, dashboards, and improve the security of your country. These things are happening, and in the police force, the military, artificial intelligence is there helping people to succeed. Now, even in driving, imagine you just bought a car, you got started, and the car says, hey, leave the steering, I will drive you. Would you be ready to leave the steering for the car to drive itself? You'll be so scared, especially if there's a trailer or tanker coming ahead of you. You want to grab the steering. Well, take a look at AI at work.
Oh, shoots. We're using the self-driving. Good. Man, look at that. Holy cow. This is scary, folks. Because you don't know what's going to happen. Especially if you've not done it before. Allowing something, especially when you like to control your car. But now you have an AI driving you. The world is changing, folks. You better go with the change. If you're still driving the old way, I don't know what to tell you.
Sleeping on a bicycle.
Everything is changing. Business is changing. If you're not going technology, you don't know, you're going to miss out. They're going to leave you behind. Don't let nobody leave you behind. in your businesses and everything you do. Tech is the new world, so get it going. I'm just chilling. Yep.
Absolutely, make sure nobody leaves you behind. So that is what Royal Q can help you achieve. Royal Q can put you a step ahead. You will not be left behind because the artificial intelligence in AI, Royal Q helps you to trade every single day. Every day becomes a money-making day. You just need to learn a few things, how to set the bot, how to understand the market, and every day becomes a money-making day. Ladies and gentlemen, this system can bless you, bless your family, lift you out of financial, out of poverty into financial grace. I'm telling you, it is a blessing to humanity. Now, there are some challenges to trading that Royal Q helps to solve. The emotions involved in trading. Do you know that Royal Q has a way to manage your trades, even if the trade is going against you? It manages it and helps you to come out profitably. Royal Q has analysis tools that is made simple, just like watching a movie, and you know how to enter trades and come out with profits. Royal Q makes the time you spend trading less. You just get into the trade and go to bed. Without Royal Q, you'll be looking at the exchange, trying to take profits, on the spot market. Is crazy. Royal Q automates all that. Now, Royal Q helps you to manage your risk. Royal Q helps you with strategy execution. How the bot will behave when the market is upwards or downwards. You save that setting and you can use it 1,000,000 times. You can use it 1,000,000,000 times. You can keep repeating that setting as you wish because it's so easy. Pick your coin, import the setting, trade, go to sleep, and money, you wake up with money. All right. The speed of execution is something else. And of course, Royal Q can handle multiple trades. So these are some challenges that Royal Q helps solve. Now, I want you to pay attention here. If you're coming here for the first time, this is the most important slide for tonight. There are 3 entities when it comes to Royal Q. And when I say, let's just say 3 objects, let me not call it entities for now. 3 objects that are involved in Royal Q activities. Object number 1 is your exchange, where your capital is. Object number 2 is the Royal Q servers, the Royal Q platform, the app. And object number 3 is your phone. Now, the Ponzi schemes, the Ponzi masquerades will always tell you to send your money from your exchange and send it to them. That they have a trading exchange. They come with that, and people keep falling every single time. We have an exchange. Come put your money and trade inside us. Why do I have to trade inside your exchange? Why does it have to be in your exchange? All right. So that could be a challenge. All right. So Royal Q says, hey, we don't have an exchange. We don't have our own personal exchange. Use your exchange. Use Binance. Use exchanges with pedigree. I mean, pick your exchange of your choice and connect us to your exchange, and we'll buy low, sell high, buy low, make money for you, and grow your asset base. That is what Royal Q says. So your capital is always in your control, in your blockchain account, on your blockchain bank. So your capital never leaves your control. But with those Ponzi schemes, they'll tell you, send us your capital. If you send your capital, you lose control. In fact, once your capital is with them, they change whatever they want to change, decide whatever they want to pay you, and shut down whenever they want to shut down. So this is a slide I need you to know. This is why we are confident about Royal Q. Since 2021, nobody has ever said, oh, my money, Royal Q is running away with my money. No, your assets are always there. Even when Royal Q had a fire incident in their data center where they were hosted several months ago, everybody's asset was intact. In record time, they came back into, the market launched back and we were making money. This is the beauty of the system that we're bringing to you. Now, your phone is just a television screen. The trades are not happening on your phone. Your phone is like you're watching the Europa League right now, okay? If you're watching the Europa League, your TV screen is showing you the match, but the match is not happening behind your TV screen. The match is happening somewhere, all right? And it's being broadcasted and you're receiving the signals. In the same way, your phone is just receiving signals. The trade is happening between Royal Q connected to your exchange and trading in your exchange. So if you are in a bad network environment and for one reason or the other, you are not able to, you're not able to really see your trades, you relax, all right? You just relax because in truth, the trade is going to bounce back in your favor. And once you get back your network connectivity, you see all historical trades. So even if your phone falls in the water, just get a new phone, connect the apps, and you see all your trade history. Now, how much would you like to make every month? RoyalQ can give it to you, depending on your skill level and your ability to observe how to use the bot. But on the average, for newbies, we tell you RoyalQ can give you 10% to 50% every single month. Yes, RoyalQ can give you 10% to 50% every single month. I've seen people that make 100% in a week. All right. So we encourage you to embrace this technology and begin to practice. Begin to practice, learn, practice, and you will be the better for it. So whether the market is going up or down, RoyalQ can make money for you. And then some people will ask me, how much can I make in a day? I don't want you to think in terms of a day, think in terms of a month, okay? Because there will be days when the market might be poor and you might not make money. There will be days you'll not make money. But just think in terms of 10% to 50% every single month. So there are different ways of trading with this technology. You have the hands-free method where you pick either BTC or Ethereum and you operate with a hands-free method. This is for those who can afford $10,000 and above, right? You just be dancing the market, no analysis, easy. You don't have to even think. The market the bot will be handling everything 100%. Because most times people say, oh, do I have to still do something after putting money in the bot? You don't have to do anything strenuous. If you have good capital, you don't even have to think, all right? It will be happening automatically. It's called the money dance. But if you have lesser capital, like most people, then you have to, do some little analysis. So you can also trade with stop loss using RoyalQ. It has a stop loss functionality, and you can decide, hey, I'm going to generate signals and I'm going to determine my exit point. All right, you do some market analysis. This requires a little bit of training, but it's something you can do. You can also decide, hey, I don't want to trade with stop loss. I will just tolerate a negative trade movement of 20% drop in price. Yes, that is also very possible. But what you need to know if you're doing this is you have to be very patient. Remember, you have to be a hodler. So you have to be patient. Even if the market goes against you significantly, you just relax. You've tolerated 20% drop in price. It's gone beyond 20. You just relax. The market will go back in your favor. All right. This is very, very important. And it's so easy to do this analysis, and you're going to enjoy your journey with RoyalQ. So we're here to train you. We're here to show you a few skills, how to read price charts, how to understand candlestick patterns, how to understand when the market is in a trending market, how to know, use some indicators to your advantage, interpret the news, money management, trading psychology, and all that, right? So all of this is what you can get by working closely with us. How much does it cost to get on board RoyalQ? Well, this amazing bot just costs you $120. Yep, for 1 year's license, $120. Then you also need to have fuel fee of $20. Fuel fee is just a profit sharing mechanism where the bot takes 20% of the profit and you keep 80%. So remember, the bot cannot take money from your exchange account. It cannot withdraw from your money, your capital. So you have to drop some little money inside the bot's USDT wallet address as a prepaid service to achieve that. All right. So $120 for 1 year license and $20 minimum for fuel fee. You need to be a patient person. We can't overemphasize that. The patience is more of waiting for things to align before entering the market. Yes, you need to enter the market when things align. You also need to be, aware of risk and manage your risk. So you don't go in with 100% of your capital at once, do one trade. No, you spread your risk, okay, across multiple coins. And you also have to control your emotions. All right, you need to keep your emotions in check. Trading is not easy. Sometimes it's an emotional journey. So be ready for that. If you have those 3 skills, you're better than many in the world. Now, I want you to take 300 trades with us as you get started with RoyalQ. Why do I say 300 trades? Because when you take 300 trades, you will see the power of the bot. Don't just judge this bot by your first trade or your first 10 trades. No. Don't just run into conclusion because you're taking 10 trades and you say, oh, This is how it is. No. I want you to take 300 trades. All right. This could take you a year or two. Take 300 trades and see if you're not better for it. So here on my screen, you will see an example, $1,000 making $1,000 making 2%, all right, per trade, and taking 300 trades, and miraculously the $1,000 turns to $379,000. Could take a year or two, but you're going to experience it. We also have where person could start with $500, take 2% per trade, and take 300 trades, and the $500 turns to $189,000. We also have situations where a person could start with $100, take 2% per trade, take 300 trades, and has $37,000. So if you compound it, this is what's possible for you. But hey, we're not saying you cannot withdraw some of the money and enjoy yourself. You can actually sell some of your assets, some of your profits, and have fun in life. That's part of the journey. But this is just to tell you, if you keep trading for 300 trades, this is the potential that can happen to you. So even if you're cashing out, just understand that you are going to be enjoying the proceeds of your hard work. So is this what you're dedicating time to learn and master this amazing technology? Is it what the few minutes to learn how this bot works? Once you achieve this goal, I'm telling you, just imagine that with $1,000, you generate $379,000. You can go on some family vacation. That smile on the first page of this presentation, you're going to be able to smile when you look at the bottom of the ocean and you see the bottom of the ocean, and you are just having time and fun at your disposal. You know that no matter how much you spend on this vacation, you are earning much more than that by 3 times because of this amazing opportunity that we present here for you. Ladies and gentlemen, financial sustainability, financial prosperity is possible, all right? And I want you to embrace this amazing technology by getting back to whoever invited you, get the link from them, sign up, download the app, save your password, save your 3 secret questions, keep it safe somewhere, and begin to enjoy this journey, all right? Now, everything I've described so far is just automatic money making from trading. Maybe you don't like to talk to people. You like to only keep to yourself. You've sworn to God that you will never tell anybody anything good that is on the internet. So maybe if you're that kind of person, you just want to trade by yourself, right? So that's also allowed. And you're going to make so much money. But you know what? We tell you to share the opportunity because a lot of people right now are confused on how to cope with life's expenses. A lot of people are wondering, how can we make it? And so we encourage you to share the opportunity. Share the opportunity. Tell someone about this amazing opportunity. All right. And listen, within 60 days, if you are able to get 20 of your friends to join you in this opportunity, you have a $600 bonus gift. Now, if you're from West Africa, that's over $1 million of your local currency. So if you want to make $1 million of your local currency, just go get 20 of your friends within 60 days. Once you activate within 60 days, you get them all in and you get the $600 bonus. That's gonna make you see the beauty of this system, that this system can really be a blessing to you, and we want you to experience that. So we encourage you to share the opportunity. Tell everybody, listen, if you want to share the opportunity, you have to be excited. You have to believe in the system. You have to understand how it works. You have to really go all out and know that you will succeed. Not just coming with a half-hearted attitude, like, let me try. No, you can't try and succeed. You have to be excited, diligent, persistent, ready to share, like you want to save someone's life. That's how you share opportunity. Now, if you share the opportunity, you're going to make some extra income beyond even your trading. So you have trading income that's massive, but there are some days that you're not going to trade and you're still going to make a lot of money. Why? Because you've now become an investor. You've created a team that operates without you, and that's the beauty of RoyalQ. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you share the opportunity, I encourage you to do so. You will be someone who can generate $10 to $50 every single day just because you have a team of 20 persons who are trading with you. All right. So that gas fee, that fuel fee that they pay, part of it is going to come to you as RoyalQ saying thank you for coaching and mentoring these persons. So it's a win-win, and I really encourage you to share the opportunity. There's so much poverty in the world. So why won't you share something reliable to people? You never can tell whose life is going to change. You never can tell that person that is in rock bottom poverty, flat broke, no hope, who will become a millionaire just because you told them about Royal Q. And if you have a team of 100 persons, you could be making $50 to $100 to $500 every single day when the market is pumping positively. So I really encourage you to take that bold step and change your financial destiny. Now, look at this slide. This slide belongs to a real person here in Africa who has built the business full time. All right. This person is always all about Royal Q. Now, and he has built a large community. Now, over the last 4 years, this person has been able to make $800,000. Over the last 4 years. Oh my goodness. This were me. I'll be super excited. I'll just be going all over the world. I won't be in one place. I'll just be having fun. All right. So imagine in your local currency, that could be over 1.2 billion of your local currency. This is happening to people every day, every single day. Look at it here, every single day. But here's what I want to tell you. Now, within a 30-day period, we took 2 snapshots of this account, and I requested for it. Show me. I want to see what your account has been in 30 days. And $14,000 was made in 1 month. $14,000. So imagine 22 million plus of your local currency made in 1 month, just because the person shared the opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, your mental capacity is dictated by your financial capability. There is some money that will come to you, and your mental capacity will transform. What you can do, what you can achieve will change. You start thinking bigger things to do, bigger impact, higher impact activities, touching lives. But if you don't have the financial capability to make things happen, when they're telling you, do you know that you can actually achieve something like this? You'll be saying it's not possible. How will you do it? No. They should leave you in peace. That you just want to eat your eba and go to sleep. Because poverty has shrunk the brain to a level that the brain thinks, I can't do anything. If you have cash flow, the type that Royal Q can bless you with, I tell you, you'll be achieving greater things. You'll be making massive impact in people's lives, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I want for you. But this is for somebody doing full time. What if you are doing your 9 to 5, you're so busy, you don't have time? What can you achieve? So this is an example of an account that, this goes to work, but, dedicates 1-2 hours every day to expand and share the opportunity. So 5 to 10 hours every week, this person shares the opportunity. Now, in the space of 1 year, a snapshot of from January 1, 2024 to January 1, 2025, this person said, oh, look, I made $14,000. So what the other person made in 1 month, he made it in 1 year. All right, that is massive, over 22 million in your local currency in a year, which is side income. So why wouldn't you want to share the opportunity? If you want an extra 20 million of your local currency every year coming into your life, just type 20 for me in the chat box. I want to know if you'll be excited enough to get an extra 20, 22, 25 million of your local currency come into your life, every single year. What would that mean to you? Just type 20 in the chat box. I can tell you about the $800,000 income, but let's even start with something small. What would you do with extra 20, 22 million of your local currency in a year? Oh my goodness, that could pay your kids' school fees on a level, right? You could send your kids to better school, right? Now imagine if this person wakes up one day and says, hey, I don't want to do this part-time anymore. I want to do this full-time. And then before you know what's happening, the person is going to be on 100,000, 200,000. It's amazing. I mean, This is just an ordinary person like you. And there's so many examples that I can tell you about. This is why we say share the opportunity. Now, most people find it difficult to share the opportunity because they don't like to talk to people. You don't have to talk to people. Just call your friends for, to join the meeting. Don't talk. Because when you talk too much, you destroy you'll kill their interest in the opportunity. Just tell them, hey, if I invite you for my birthday, wouldn't you come and spend my money? All right, come to this meeting now. Otherwise, the next birthday, I'm not going to invite you. I'm telling you, if you don't come, I will invite you. You have to be serious. But if you come and walk away, if you come and say it's not for you, you walk away. But if you come and you like it, then we do it together. All right. So this is how you have to be intentional about building the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling you that whatever life you have right now, you can improve on it. You can transform yourself. You can be better. It can only get better. And Royal Q can be that system that can unlock cash flow in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine starting today and within the next 2-3 years, because you said yes today, you become somebody that you look at your job and you say, I can leave this job and I'm not going to even feel it because I have something working consistently for me by the side. And when your boss even threatens you, you say, whatever you want to do. I don't care because you have already planned for your future. Remember, it's not about the car you drive. It's not about the house you live in. It's about cash flow, your capability to earn 3 times whatever your monthly income is. Until you achieve this, you cannot rest. Until you achieve this, you cannot say, I don't want to share the opportunity. You have to be willing to fight for a better tomorrow because it's your right. You have it in you. It's possible. Remember, you can just train without talking to anybody, but I'm encouraging you because I want you to be the next testimony. Don't give up on yourself. If you are coming here for the first time, you've listened to this presentation, it sounds nice. You know what? Some people begin to analyze what this man said. Is it really true? Are you sure it will work for me? I'm from this state, too. In my village. People have never achieved this kind of thing. Nobody in my village has achieved $10,000 online. Will I be the first person? I know. I don't think it will work for me. Listen, the first step is the hardest. You have to decide to put an end to poverty in your life. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. You have to learn a few things. You have to, get out of your comfort zone. Learn to look at the market, take some trades. You're going to make some mistakes along the journey, but hey, you're going to succeed. And you have to be bold about taking those steps. Ladies and gentlemen, begin with the first step and you realize that the second step, third step, they're all super easy. So why exactly are you broke right now? Why exactly are you broke right now? When some people are making $400 every single day, when some days they make $1,000, why are you broke right now? Why exactly are you broke? You're broke because you've not gone all out and embraced the opportunity. You're broke because you've not come at this with energy. You're broke because you've given your power away to government, thinking that somebody from outside is coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. You have to look at your family and decide to save yourself. So I'm giving you 2 options. Option A is for you to ignore this training, do nothing, go home, sleep. But you're going to have a rough night when you decide to do nothing. You're going to struggle. You continue struggling. You keep arguing with your partner for every financial expense. I mean, if somebody spends some money to just do something, you're going to start arguing about it. All right? If your wife takes your kids somewhere and spends some money, you're going to be screaming. That is because of poverty. All right? You need to activate. If you decide to do nothing, that will keep happening to you. And you keep giving your kids excuses why they can't go to good schools. You continue to depend only on your job. And if anything happens to your job, you're finished. You have a stroke and you quench. All right? So that is what will happen if you decide to do nothing. If you decide to do nothing, after hearing my voice on this presentation tonight, you will be restless if you decide to do nothing. You will not be calm with yourself. You will be restless until you decide to go for option B. Option B will be to activate Royal King in your life and to have another income stream, to experience financial relief, and to start your journey. You make your first $1, then your first $10, the first $100, then your first $1,000, and you see it keeps growing from there. I really want to encourage you to take the bold step. All right, take the bold step. Now, if something else is working for you outside Royal Q and it's working perfectly fine for you, that's fine. I mean, I'm not saying you must do Royal Q, but if you are looking for solution to poverty, this is the best bet in the online space. We will support you. I'll be here for you. We have lots of free trainings. We have lots of members coaching calls. We have conference calls. We have library groups. Okay. Got signals, leadership trainings. We'll hold you by the hand. Okay. We'll give you successful tips. Make sure you implement them, and the sky is your limit. Now, the choice is yours. Do you want to keep living your dreams, or do you want to keep living your fears? You are going to live one of them, either your fears or your dream. It's your choice. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here and being a part of this amazing journey. I want to show you something in the market. I want to show you something in the market. And this is just to give you an idea of where we are in the market. All right. I need you to understand that you are in a special position today. Now, this is a coin called Data. Started about 2020, right? Started about 2020. Can you see that Data has dropped way below its initial price? All right. Data has dropped way below its initial price. If you are listening to this presentation, I know why I say you'll be restless. You'll be restless until you get started, because you need to understand that this market can only go up. The question is, are you going to be part of the story when people start making 700% gains within a short time, 1000% gains within a short time? And it's not just about one coin. Let's pick another coin. Which other coin am I going to just use to give this example? All right, let's just pick another coin. This is People, right? This was launched in 2021 or so. This asset has dropped below the lowest in the year it was created. And I'm just showing you this because a lot of people don't understand why we are passionate about this, why you have to be crazy in the system, why you have to jump in now, because people are going to make 800%, 1000% within a short time. And you're going to be there wondering, well, how did they do it? They did it with Royal Q. They did it on the blockchain. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for finding time to be here. I'll see you on the next time.